Hi, I'm Ginger. I live in Las Vegas with my Vegas babies. My Vegas babies are my 6 desert tortoises, and I'm going to today bring you all up to speed, and everyone is awake here in Las Vegas. So thank you now for being guests in our backyard, and our backyard is our sanctuary, tortoise habitat and a ginger sanctuary. I've been adding lots of plants and just really making it comfortable. So enjoy. And this is where we are today. Ocotillo is in bloom. Flowers are in bloom and growing. We're still adding and adding some more lattice. And yeah, little ones are over there in their habitat. Charlie's over there. Everyone's awake and everything's beautiful. Some beautiful color happening here today. We are going to start with Charlie. So Charlie is, he hibernated from October to just woke up a couple weeks ago. So he sleeps typically a good 6 months. Hibernation, brumation. Brumation, they say, is for reptiles where they go in and out of sleep, but he sleeps straight through. He does not wake up. He does not pee or poo. He just sleeps. And he is awake now. He starts eating very slowly and takes in most of his water through his food. I supplement the food that he eats in the backyard with greens. I will water him. Sometimes I water my tortoise and I let the water fall over his face, and he seems to really enjoy that. If he didn't enjoy it, he would hiss. Charlie is somewhere between 50 and, I say 50 and 80 because he came to me 30 years ago as a mature tortoise. So he could be much older. I am guessing, will always like to be alone. So he's kind of our grumpy old guy, but he's really a sweetheart. So that's Charlie. Enjoy Charlie. So I saw Charlie over here enjoying the mallow for the first time, and I was super happy that he's eating the mallow as one of the first things that he's eaten coming out of brumation. Hi, Pumpkin. How are you? Did you like that? Yes. It's really good stuff. Mallow is a tortoise delight. It's one of their very favorites. Now we have Littlefoot. Littlefoot was my first hatchling. He came to me as a just a little baby that sat in my palm of my hand, and we are very close. And when I talk to him and he hears my voice, he kind of is coy and cocks his head. He is adorable. He will be 3 in August, so he is 2 now, and he slept for a good 4 months. He slept November and through the beginning of April. So he slept a good 4 months plus, and this is his second year of hibernating, brumating, and he, because I don't let any of my hatchlings sleep their first winter, I feel that they are too small. They quite often don't make it through hibernation because their body mass is too small. So I keep them awake through their first winter. The second winter, it's up to them. It's always up to them, but typically they want to sleep. That's what desert tortoises do in the winter. Not all tortoises do, desert tortoises do. So Littlefoot eats a lot. He'll eat anything he loves to eat. That's why he's so big. He is the very biggest. He measures currently 10 inches from the back of his shell to the front of his shell, which is how you measure a tortoise. And he is just a super sweetheart. I let him wander around the backyard supervised, but for the most part, he lives in the toddler area with the triplets. Enjoy, Littlefoot. Now we have Littlefoot. Littlefoot was also trying to eat the mallow. But kind of got turned around. Can you turn around, honey? It's kind of sort of hanging right over your head there. I think if you go back a little bit, you could see it. There we go. And Littlefoot's big enough now at almost 3 years old. I let him roam. That is just giving you a bad time, isn't it? There we go. I let him roam around the backyard supervised. But the other ones are too busy still trying to eat the, I don't know, eat the cement. So happy I planted 6 mallows and 3 grapevines and all these roses. So happy. All right, so this is Charlie's area here, but Littlefoot's just walking over here for a little bit. I'm not sure. So I want to keep everything copacetic. Charlie's actually hanging out right over there. Hi, sweetheart. You always cock your head when you look at me. I think that's so sweet. Yes, it's so sweet. Coming in slow. Coming in slow. Yeah, I think Mikey just wants to climb all over you this morning, huh? Smile for the camera. Yes, you are adorable. You are, and you know it. All right, the triplets. The triplets came to me as 2 days old. I received that clutch of baby tortoises, and I ended up keeping 3 of them. So 7 came to me, and I gave 4 of them away. So the 3 of them I kept. They are all different sizes. They are different personalities. Princess is the biggest, and then Michelangelo, middle, and then Donatello is the littlest out of the 1-year-olds. So the 1-year-olds, they will all be 2 in August. They are also currently living in this habitat that I built over here. And again, they all eat, they'll act different, their shells are different, and they're just fun to observe and to hang out with. So they stay with Littlefoot, and they eat the vegetation that I put in there. And then, of course, with the toddlers, I supplement them with the pellets, normally about once a week or so. And then they all get their water about once a week. It'll maybe be twice a week as the weather gets warmer. And that's when I just put them in a baby pool with about a ½ inch of water and let them be in there for about 15 to 20 minutes to hydrate and replenish their water stores. That's when people ask, when do tortoises pee and poo and all of that? Can I control it? No, not really. They will basically pee and poo when they eat. So yes, you can control it if you manage it by their food intake. The triplets hibernation. Well, Michelangelo said, I'm not hibernating this winter. So he did not sleep at all this winter. He stayed with Merida. And Donatello did sleep for about 6 weeks, but he woke up and he came out and he just kept looking at me. And so I said, okay, that's fine. You don't have to sleep. So I put him in the 40-gallon tank that had the UV and the heat lamp with Michelangelo and Merida. So little Princess, though, she stayed in the dark, cool 40-gallon tank where the hibernation sleeping was happening with Littlefoot. And she stayed in there and she slept in her own little log. Separate from Littlefoot, but she slept almost the same amount of time, so it was almost 4 months for Princess too. So there's 3 1-year-olds that all slept different amounts, and I think that that's just that when they're growing, they all require different amounts. So they know what they require. So I let them do their own thing and just try to provide what they need. So that's pretty much it for the triplets. Enjoy the triplets. All right, so when I come out here in the morning, the lights are already on because the timer goes on at 6:30. So that's the heat and sun lamp. Yes, they're outside, but I want them to have that heat and sun lamp because they're under, they're under the patio, plus they are under 5 years old. Okay, so I check on them. I don't see anybody. I see little tidbits of them. And I'll share them with you later because they kind of, let's go ahead and take a peek right now. All right, so we have, I see Littlefoot over there. They've kind of rearranged the logs, they've rearranged the dirt a little bit. And, they just kind of dig around and some things get moved up, down, more dirt, less dirt. And they make it their own. And so they have fun in here, but right now they are all still sleeping. So again, the net is to keep out any predators, any birds. Birds are the main one, but of course any cats. I don't know, we don't have raccoons here, but whatever. All right, but I know they're safe here. And soon they will be in the area over there that I am working on now. I've got some extra, got all kinds of things that are going to be happening over there. It's going to be gorgeous. All right, and while I'm working hard to build their toddler clover area, 4 of them are just hanging out right here. Okay, that's their place, but they're all hanging out right here. Donatello is typically under the heat lamp, and that is Princess eating a rose, and Littlefoot and Michelangelo hanging out together on the Overlook Rock. Okay, are you liking that rose there, Miss Princess? Okay, so I picked the red roses that are growing in the front, and a grape leaf, and some green leaf lettuce. So that's a good snack for them. So they will stay in this little habitat here, but the clover patch I'm just building as a place that they can hang out in regularly, but this is a safe place that they will definitely be sleeping for the next year. And again, this is like the 1-2 room, and the baby's inside with me, and the 3- and 4-year-olds will probably get to actually live in the clover patch over here later on after it's done. So, like my son said, just like preschool, different age rooms, different age areas. Y'all are in Tortoise preschool. Out in our outdoor playpen for, oh, I don't know, 20-30 minutes. Supervised, as a bird can dip down and grab them. But unlikely with the carpet rose and the mallow. And there's Littlefoot. He can go anywhere, but he's kind of staying close to home. And then way over here, I see Charlie. Hey, Charlie. Hi, guy. How are you doing? Yes. You coming to visit? You are up. Merida. Merida is the baby. I'm not taking any more after Merida. Merida does live inside. Merida will be 1 in August, the end of August. And Merida did come to me 2 days old, and she is the baby. She eats a lot. She's really feisty, but she's just not growing at all. So she's just a little tiny thing. So I was going to move her out with the toddlers, but she's just not growing at the pace that they were. So I'm going to keep her inside. She may be inside with me for another year. It all depends on how she's growing. I do let her come out and have social time with them. So she comes out and visits them from time to time. And I do have a couple of playpens. I have an outdoor playpen that is bottomless that I'll have in a couple of pictures. And or I have had in a couple of pictures, and I will share them with you. And the outdoor playpen she likes, but I do also let her go in the toddler habitat. She'll move out there later. And Merida loves her greens. She's a little bit more of a picky eater than the others, but she does like to eat a lot, and she always has her water daily. The hatchlings need to have daily water. As they start to get older, they can have weekly water. And that's it for Merida. Enjoy Merida. Okay, it seems like almost every morning I wake up and I come out and Merida wants more water. She is just the littlest thing. I still can't believe that she is going to be a year old in August, because she actually still fits. Like, she would fit in the palm of my hand. And that is just, she's way smaller than any of the others. So I have to be extra careful in managing her. She's quite feisty and loves to eat lots. So she is a sweetheart, but she's just a little one. So she's a little runt. And just makes her more adorable. She can stay inside, so well, who knows, maybe she'll stay inside for 2 years. I won't let her outside till I feel like it's safe enough. And as far as the air quality inside, guys, I basically don't run my air. I don't like forced air, heat, cold. So I will run it, but only when it gets super, super cold. And so maybe like 2 months in the winter when it's super cold, I'll run it. And a couple months, July and August, I'll have my AC on. But the AC, when the AC is on, I only have it set at like 85. I don't set it at any crazy temperature because I just don't like it. It affects me and my respiratory system. And they say that diseases amongst tortoises, the most common one is respiratory. But most of the time it's, they pass it from one another. One catches it and then they pass it. So, so they say that it can be caused from indoors, but you know, if I had the AC set at 70 degrees and throughout the summer and kept them inside, then I could see that that might be an issue. But that is not what's happening here. There, my little girl, you are adorable. Oh yeah, spoiled, spoiled, spoiled. I love you. And then Merida waits patiently for her breakfast, and she sees me coming. This morning she got some romaine, and she will spend most of her day eating mallow, flowers, romaine. She does a lot of eating, so I'm surprised she's not much bigger. Okay, we have Merida on the rock and Donatello under the roses and Littlefoot sunning, all 1 year apart. Merida will be 1 in August, Donatello will be 2, and Littlefoot will be 3. You can really see the difference in their size right here. And they're enjoying the sun and enjoying roses, mallow. Just brought Merida out here for a little while. She still, for the most part, lives inside. And there's Donatello enjoying the roses. Carpet those leaves. Yum. While Merida is working on a mallow leaf. And Littlefoot's just warming up. I'll go grab Michelangelo and Princess. All this leaf moving around, and yes, that leaf was moving around because somebody is really getting at that. You are such a little tiny, you are the tiniest little dinosaur. Yes, you are. Good night. Thank you for being guests in our backyard. This is where we are, April of 2021. Please like, subscribe, and thank you for being part of our life. We'll see you next time. Thank you again.